I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced.
It's not in the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only.
It was their decision. I don't have a say in it. That's how the business does work. And you guys are seeing that, again, what I say is true. But
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes. What's up, ho? We in other people's business. Let's get into it because it's looking like Carlos is kind of trying to respond about everything that's going on social media in regards to Kenya and the revenge P. And in my opinion, I feel like he's responding in this way because people have accused him of not coming out and saying anything about the stuff that's going on, the very prevalent issues on his show that is going on his show, and basically brushing stuff under the rug. He's also said things like he doesn't have to respond, he don't want to respond, he gonna speak on what he want to speak on, etc. And a lot of people have been very upset with not only Carlos King but the network and the production and the castmates that have coddled and really helped Mel's baby mama Martell with his nonsense, or seemingly support his nonsense, because a lot of people feel like he can be fired, right? He could be fired. It's easy for him to get fired, but it's looking like Carlos King is trying to blame the network. And I want y'all to get in the comment section and let me know what you think. Granted, he did a video last night with him, Dustin, and Claudia, or maybe this was 2 days ago, I can't remember, but he did his Monday night recap where they sat down and they spoke about Married to Medicine, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and of course they had to talk about what was going on with Brittany Edie and Kenya. And obviously people was going to want to know what he had to say about the situation, considering he had something very similar on his own show. And to me, it's looking like he's basically trying to save face, because he's saying, listen, you guys, I see the comments or whatever, but the network has all the control over who gets fired and who doesn't get fired. He also said that he can only influence them or put the word out there, but ultimately the decision whether somebody is hired or fired is up to them. And I would have to say, I don't know if I truly believe Carlos King, because even if he is saying that it's up to the network, right? That part I obviously believe, but I don't believe that he was putting the word in to get Mel's baby mama fired. I don't believe he was being active and diligent with how he went about handling Mel's baby mama. And that's just my personal opinion, because it's no way that somebody is convicted of harassing communications and nothing is being done. And part of that was him threatening his ex-wife. But not only that, we've seen him be violent with not only his ex-wife, but other people on the cast, not just the cast, but the supporting cast and the people that work with the cast, i.e., the makeup artists. So we have seen, and Mel's baby mama Martell has a track record of his wicked, erratic, dangerous behaviors, yet nothing has been done. So it's not just that Mel's baby mama did the revenge P harassing communications, it's everything as a whole, which makes me not believe that Carlos King did everything that he can to make sure he protected Mel, considering Mel let it be known that she feel like the things that were going on with her was him retaliating against her because she did not sign him on as her manager, where he would be be taking a percentage of everything that she made on top of, you know, what she's broken off from the show. And I think that's a smart businesswoman. But also look at how he had been moving this whole time. He operates in mess, and he doesn't seem genuine, like he had the best for her. So I could see why she didn't want him to be her manager, rather just being, you know, the production boss, or, you know, helping her with Love and Mayor Chantsville, you know, or her boss for Love and Mayor Chantsville. But I want y'all to get in the comment section and let me know how you guys interpret this, because I personally interpret this as him responding to this because we obviously want to know his thoughts and opinions, but him hiding behind, you know, it's production, or it's up to production, because we do know, or it's been alleged, that production reached back out to Mel and asked Mel if she would come back to the show after she announced that she was quitting. If production wanted Mel to come back to the show, why didn't they take everything that was not production, but the network? If the network wanted Mel to come back to the show, why wouldn't they take everything that had been going on or happening to her more serious? And it had been rumored that a lot of the times that Mel was going through things, when it came to the production, she would go outside of Carlos and go to the network. I obviously don't know how true that is, but those are things that would be rumored, which is why a lot of people felt like Carlos King also would be nasty and shisty and underhanded, because he didn't like that Mel was no longer trusting him or going through him when it came to certain things. But like I said, y'all get in the comment section and let me know what you think. Check out these clips. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload. And for now, we about these hoes' business.
I've said it. There's nobody saying what Kenya did was right. We all collectively have said it last week, and we'll say it again this week, and I'll say it. What Kenya did was not okay.
Right.
It was wrong. It was unfortunate, right? Two wrongs do not make a right. I said what Britt said is wrong. What Kenya did is wrong. Two wrongs do not make a right. I wish Kenya would have given her a read that would have, like Claudia said, solidified the force multiplier that she is, right? In a perfect world, I think that should have taken place. Kenya Moore herself has said on Tamron Hall that she was wrong. I don't see why people, listen, if the person who did it is saying, I was wrong and I should have done something better, I don't think it's bad for anyone else to be like, we agree with you. It was a bad thing to do. Based on what occurred and based on what led up to it, it's evident that when it comes to Kenya's place on the show, she is somebody that is irreplaceable. When it comes to what the network decided to do, I tell people this all the time. No one believes me because it is what it is. The dismissal of anybody is at the hands of the network. We don't have Carlos King, producers, production companies. We don't have a say or the power to hire or fire anybody. Everything is at the hands. We can give our opinion with anything, right? Claudia, I said this story before. I fought for Claudia. I'm like, I want her in the ultimately, it's not my decision. Do you know what I mean? But I can have a point of view because I'm respected in this game. But at the end of the day, the network, and they said it on the title card, it didn't say the production company, it didn't name producers. It said the network decided to not move forward with continuing the filming with Kenya. It was their decision. I don't have a say in it. That's how the business does work. And you guys are seeing that again. What I say is true. But anyways, when it comes to, but I want to ask the two of you this. When it comes to Kenya's actions, listen, let's have a real conversation. Based on what I've seen on social media, it is split. 50% think she deserved to be removed of her duties. There's 50% who believe she shouldn't have been. Where do the two of you lie within that? Do you think that should have been the case?
Ladies first, my love.
Yeah. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced.
In the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life with you.